Just shortly now, you heard much this morning about the Institute, about the goals, but it's, of course, here are some facts. It's the justification. And as you see, it is taken from the feasibility study. You know, it's in order to avoid to create the same institutions. The European Commission and the Parliament had prepared a really good research, so it wouldn't just be based on some casual fact or something, and that's why it was really weighed and counted, and it is an important, the feasibility study, of course, it is an important fact which shows that the Institute is needed. And then, as it was mentioned already, it shouldn't duplicate the work, and it should develop synergies. We have started, and it's approved today. And then we also, in this Commission feasibility study recommendation, was that it's also supplement mainstreaming strategy and develop tools and methods. And of course, it is a very big task for us, even if it is told in all of those agencies which are our synergy group. It is also mentioned that the agency should do the gender mainstreaming. And there, of course, our expertise also would be helpful, because then it's different sectors and different areas. Then the feasibility also said that there is a need of technical institution, meaning specific, having the sectoral know-how, and also which could work and assess all the situations systematically. A body which gives value to the work created by the member states. That's why we have the management board, as all the other agencies, where member states and the Commission are the ones who take the decision, and then it's them who decide and approve of the decisions, suggestions we are making, in order to see so that member states would get added value, which is, of course, one of the main areas for us. Now, I'm not repeating the goals you heard today several times, but it's gender equality, promotion, including mainstreaming, and also the mainstreaming international policies. And then we have discrimination based on sex to fight it, and a very, very big task it is to raise awareness of EU citizens. Today we were talking that, like Lithuanians, we will really have to put some efforts, and the President also told this morning that really maybe it's important to have accessible, simple, easy to understand information, so people would start getting the differences. And of course, it is not that easy, of course, to prepare, because people are so different. Now we have the tasks. I am not going to read through, because it's more for you to show, which is like in one word. And we will have all the presentations later on our website, because there were many people asking, so I hope you don't mind also. So you will be able to see what each agency does, what the other people who were in the morning, the speakers who agreed to put the presentations. So you will also see the task of the Institute, but it is, as you see, really very many, and it is really complicated, but I will show you soon what we have decided and our management board approved for the first work program. So that means that this is the body of our agency. It's according to the establishment regulation. Tomorrow we are having our management board meeting, and I see new members, some of the new members here and some of the former members. So it's really very nice that they joined already the conference before meeting tomorrow, because that's the main body for the decision making. Now, here was the not six months ago, that was the first picture when we had the ribbon cutting in our premises in December. And next time we will put the picture of today. Now, shortly, we divided the areas, more or less all the tasks we tried to group into 4 areas of work, at least to start with. So the biggest one is, of course, methods and tools, and that's to support the Commission and community institutions, the services where special expertise is needed, because it's them who are developing policies, it's them who are evaluating. So of course the information from us is useful to take the right decisions or to take the right arguments. And the member states, of course, because it's them who create they are implementing policies. So here are statistics, it was mentioned already. We will work with Equality Index, which is really complex, which requires very much information and data, and we will work with the implementation follow-up of the Beijing indicators, which is, again, a very big area to show how real equality is being implemented. And then mainstreaming tools and methods, we already started planning that, and it's quite a challenging job, and researching, which is much research has been done, much research has to be collected, selected, and processed, but it's still there are some areas which are not covered. Here we only have this European Union Gender Equality Index, which started the European Gender DG Employment, Directorate General for Employment, started the work, and now together with Director General at Employment we are taking over, developing, and of course with their participation. So it will be really very interesting thing to show to member states, to citizens, when the different ranking, different processed index is shown. It's especially for the citizens and most probably media. We have awareness raising, networking, communication. In a way, yesterday, today is our one of the first events for awareness raising, and we really hope that it's not only Lithuanians but also the other countries will see at least some short information that now the Institute starts working. And there we have to plan very much on how different citizens and groups, how to adjust information, what exactly they would like to hear. It's quite a challenging work again. So, and then we go over now to very brief information to answer all the questions about the agencies and what is the obligation and rights of the receiving country. Because, as I mentioned when we started, it's 4 new agencies created. They are all in new member states. And of course, the member states here, they will face the challenges. And I only see now people, at least what I know, maybe one member state besides Lithuania, the new ones. But what we have, it's here, benefits and challenges. So first of all, journalists usually ask, so what does such an agency give to a country? And I want to show our view, what we believe it gives. It's first of all, political victory. That shows that all 27 member states, the Council, selected that country to give the place for a new agency, which means that that country has passed the test, or that country is supposed to create the good conditions for the new agency. And it's, of course, the image and the reputation of such a country is strengthened as it contributed in many ways to the development in Europe. And then it is in all the sectors, all agencies of ours have specialized know-how, specialized competence. That means that the country, its research, political, NGO, all different bodies and individuals, they have the easiest access to walk. They don't have to fly. They just go and they can have the sources of specialized competence what they can use. And it is a unique center because it is related to policy information, and it's also related to all Europe. You don't have to travel around. You can just go to one place and you can find everything which is in that, on that area. So as you see, the local NGOs, researchers, and also when we engage, already today we see so many people who are interested in this issue. In this case, today is gender equality. And that means that we already start linking with each other, and we can have very many experts and people with good knowledge in one place. People buying local goods and services, like our 30 people for by the year, next year will be more, they are coming, and also that's for the country, that's marketing.